Hello guys. On popular demand, C2S is coming with new program called Mapping Marathon, which goes for 10 days starting from 7th December. Before going into further details, let us know why mapping is that important for UPSC. Let me explain you in a sequential order. First, let us know significance of mapping in prelims. Mapping contributes on an average 20 to 25 marks in prelims. And I don't think I have to mention the importance of that number in clearing prelims nowadays. Instead of considering a vague statement, let us have a look at 2020 prelims paper once. First question is, Siachen Glacier is situated to the... So to solve this question, we are supposed to know the political map of Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh Union Territories. Let us have a rough map of Jammu Kashmir and Ladakh territories. Here we go. So this is Pak occupied Kashmir. Here lies the Gilgit. Here is the Siachen Glacier. This is the Akshay area and this is Leh. So from this we can easily eliminate A, B and C options, and finally our answer will be D. Our next question is matching river with the sea in which it drains into. So through mapping we'll come to know about certain things, which is Thames is the longest river of England, whereas Mekong River drains into South China Sea. So these two are wrong and we are left with 3 and 4. So the answer will be C. Due to time limitation for this orientation video, I cannot explain all questions. So let us quickly look at map based questions. Next question is, which of the following protected areas are located in Kaveri Basin? So to answer this question, we are supposed to know drainage basin of Kaveri River and also the location of these national parks. Now moving on to next question. Which one of the following protected areas is well known for the conservation of a subspecies of the Indian swamp deer, which is Barasingha, that thrives well on hard ground and is exclusively graminivorous? So we know that Barasingha is a Madhya Pradesh Uttar Pradesh species. If location of these national parks are known, then our job is done. Manas National Park is in Assam. Mudumalai is Tamil Nadu. Talachappar is Rajasthan. So we are left with Kanha National Park. So the answer is A. Next question is, which of the following are the most likely places to find the musk deer in its natural habitat? So natural habitat of musk deer is Himalayas. So if we know the location of these national parks, we can easily eliminate and get the answer. For example, Kishanpur Wildlife Sanctuary is Uttar Pradesh. Manas is Assam. So by eliminating 3 and 4, we get the answer, which is A, 1 and 2. Next question is to identify the crop given in the description. So this can be solved by the maths related to distribution of crops. I'm so sorry for this background noise. This is the result of Diwali effects. Next question is, with reference to India's Desert National Park, which of the following statements are correct? So it may not be answered directly with the mapping, but we can eliminate one option at least. Desert National Park is spread over 2 districts of Rajasthan, which are Jaisalmer and Barmer. So by this, the first statement given is right. So with this, we can eliminate option B. Next question is with reference to the history of India. So in this question, if we know that Girnar is from Gujarat and Dwarasamudram is from Karnataka, we can easily finish off this question. And finally, one more question which is indirectly related to mapping. With this, we have solved almost 10 questions, which is equal to 20 marks in 2020 preliminary paper. Now, let us quickly know the significance of mapping in mains. So here is mains 2019 GS1 paper. So now the point is where and how to use mapping to enrich your answers. So first question is related to highlighting the scintillation and Bactrian elements in the Gandhara art. In this question, we can show map locating the Gandhara region, Indo-Greek region in the map. And next comes Fourth question were impact of global warming on the coral life system. So here we can draw the map locating the distribution of coral reefs. And similarly, next, depletion of the mangroves. Here we can show distribution of mangroves over India map. So on these slides you can add maps to the answers in all papers of 1, 2 and 3, which gives an edge over others in mains. And finally, mapping eases the understanding of current affairs. While reading the newspaper, you can actually imagine the place which article is talking about. Here is the woman who is going to take up this marathon, which is obviously me. A brief introduction about myself. I am a geography lover, and many times I see students facing difficulties while dealing with geography in general and mapping in particular. So here I am to smoothen the process. And yes, it's me again. So fortunately, I'm also a motivational speaker, which makes me to interact with hundreds of students each day. So coming back to our discussion, as I said you, I'll smoothen the process. So for that, let us discuss the course of action of this marathon. First thing is, this workshop is going to be in a non-conventional way, which is beyond just locating the point and rote learning it. And second is, it is not at all a one-way teaching channel. Rather, it is most interactive session where in each session we'll be having 15 minutes of interaction to discuss about the places that are in news. And finally, we are going to do this workshop on thematic basis, which gives us a clear picture and more clarity. These are the themes we are going to discuss as a part of this marathon. First one is physical division, which includes Himalayas, plains, plateaus, islands and passes. And then Himalayan rivers and peninsula rivers. Ramsar sites, national parks, biosphere reserves, reserves, World Heritage Sites, mineral resource distribution, energy resource distribution, lakes, distribution of precipitation, soils, and finally demographics, which include population density distribution, distribution of sex ratio, religion composition. Having said all these things, you might be expecting the cost of this marathon maybe in the range of 3,000, 4,000 or 5,000. But I'm so sorry for disappointing you because we are charging the entire marathon for 300 rupees only. Because I want this course to be my contribution to your preparation. Thank you. We'll meet you on 7th December again. Pranati.